All right, we live. Hey, Lions fans, thank you for joining us again. Today, 24 hours from the draft right now, we are going to do our final mock draft, and we're actually doing it live right now. When we did our first mock draft, we actually each did an individual mock draft, and then we came on here and shared it with you. This time, we are actually doing all 7 rounds, alternating picks. So we're doing the draft live right now. And how we're doing the format is that I'm taking the sixth pick. My son is taking the 18th pick, and then we are going to alternate from there. So, son, tell me when you ready, and then we will get this thing started.
Uh, yep, I'm all ready.
Okay, and of course, we are assuming that everything is going to that this simulator is going to put it in the order of what they think these teams are going to do. So, without further ado, let's get started. We are now in the draft, and the Carolina Panthers are on the clock. And let's see. Okay, that went by fast. I thought I had it set on
Yeah, I'm
slow.
gonna
Yeah,
scroll
let
down.
me actually let me change let me turn that down just a little bit, son, to turbo. That went by quick. Okay, let's look at this real quick now that we're on the clock.
Dang,
Uh
Devin
right.
Witherspoon.
You see that? Wow, did you see that? They have Will Levis going second. And I have to talk about that just real quick. It's a lot of buzz going around that Will Levis is gonna go earlier than people thought he was.
Oh, okay,
They
okay.
have Devin Witherspoon going, huh?
Yeah, I wonder the
Okay.
Cardinals. What do the people think? I didn't see what other mock drafts had. What don't they need a lineman more than anything with the Kyler Murray back there?
A lot of people think that it's going to be pretty much Will Anderson or they're going to trade down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Well, if it goes this way, that means we just missed Will Anderson. So now that puts us
Well,
on the
we got
clock at six. And since six is my pick, there's a lot of tough choices in here. I have my notes in front of me of who I like, but I still think that at this point, the Lions have to get a defensive lineman. I have been saying that for a little while, and I'm actually still going to stay there. Now, if Devin Witherspoon was here, I may have thought about taking him. But since this is a mock draft, I'm looking at the board. I'm comparing this board to my notes, and I am interested in something because one of the players that I was interested in, he is not. Let me hold on. Let me look up something. He is actually not where I thought he should be.
Well, for the first pick or just like overall?
No, I'm talking about. Oh man, they have Tyree Wilson ranked 28th. I mean, he's
Yeah, I don't
way
know what
down
happened
now.
with them. I saw someone did a mock draft a few days ago for the Lions, and he was like an F grade now, but I could have swore he was
Wow,
just higher. So maybe something happened with him.
maybe he did, but my pick was between one of two players, and one of those two players is on the board, and it just so happens, son, that he's the top ranked player on the board right now. I am going with Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle out of Georgia. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that Jalen Carter is going to help beef up that interior of the defensive line. He is
jeez.
also a decent pass rusher. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Jalen Carter for the sixth pick. Now you are coming up at 18 and you are on the clock.
Okay. Could you scroll up to see? I just want to see who got taken off the board between 6 and 18,
Okay, yeah, let's go. I can go
because
back.
they are saying the Eagles might take B. John Robinson real early.
And they have him taking him too. He's gone.
Jackson's Henry Wilson to the Bears. Gonzalez. Oh, so wait, did someone take Joey Porter?
Let me see. Let me see. He
Yeah.
is on the Joey Porter is on the board still.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they got to go ahead and take Joey Porter. The only reason I haven't said Deontay Banks yet, that's the only cornerback I have not watched film on. I've seen everyone else but him. So
Right.
I would definitely go ahead and take Joey Porter because I've seen him go a lot earlier in other drafts too.
Okay. So that's the pick, Joey Porter.
Yeah, he's a 6'2" corner.
Yes.
I think he'll just add some length to the Lions. He'll be he's not exactly like Sauce Gardner. I think he's a little bit more physical than him, but I just think he'll beef up the Lions' length a little bit because they do have some shorter corners if you look at their roster.
Okay. I paused it, yeah, because I wanted you to speak on that. So okay, the first round is over, son. We went defensive tackle and we went cornerback.
Yeah, it's almost would be perfect
Okay,
together.
so we went defense, defense. Now the first pick in the second round is 48, and that will belong to me. And we will resume. And I'm sitting here watching the board as guys come off because I'm very interested to see who will fall into the second round. And I have my cheat sheet in front of me of what I think the Lions need to do. And we were having this conversation earlier about, is it best to take the position that you need or the best available? So I guess we're going to find out, okay, well, a guy I wanted just went off the board. So
Yeah, same.
yeah, Hendon Hooker is who I was looking
No.
at, and he's off the board. Now I'm looking at all the best available players, but that may not be where I go. Now I have said that the Lions need, in my opinion, a DN. They need another edge. They need a defensive tackle, which we addressed in the first round. They also need a linebacker. They need a corner, which we addressed in the first round. And on offense, I still think that we could use another interior lineman, a wide receiver, and possibly a running back. So with that said, I'm going to take a quick moment and I see who's on the board, but I'm going to see who I may like. Now, the other running back I wanted uh, is already off the board. The what's his name? His name literally just slipped my mind. Um, let me go back. Where's my boy at?
So other than Bijan, I don't know.
No, it was yeah. You know how sometimes when you in the right in the middle of it, you get to thinking, and then you start to have a brain freeze, and was like, oh yeah, Jameer Gibbs. That was the guy I wanted. I kind of hope he fell to the second round. He is not there. So I don't actually see someone I want there. I do see a guy right there that was on my board, but let me see if this guy is still. He is not. There was another guy who, yeah, he's gone too. Uh, so let's go here then. If we can't, let's see if. Okay, so I see. Yeah, so my third guy is on the board. With that being said, I'm gonna go defense again, and I'm gonna go with one of the most athletic, and I see two of them, but there's one guy I like in particular, an athletic linebacker, which is something I think we need. I'm going with Dayon Henley out of Washington State, the athletic linebacker, which is something that we need. I think he can do a decent job of covering tight ends, and he definitely is a ball hawk. So now we have gone defense three in a row, and when we resume, you will be up next at 55,
Yeah.
and we resume.
No, to speak on Henley more, even I mean, like I did
Okay.
mention earlier, he is a converted receiver, so he definitely can cover with them out there on the field. And they also said that he's only missed 5 tackles on the whole season too, so on 97 attempts.
Oh wow. Okay.
He's definitely not afraid to tackle, even if you said he was a smaller linebacker.
Okay. Well, I would agree with that. I see a couple of more decent players came off the board, but now it is up to you at pick 55.
So we got a D tackle, a cornerback, a linebacker.
Yes, we have beefed up the defense.
Yeah. Could you switch it to the receivers? Sorry.
I sure can.
I would say my depth hasn't gone back this far yet. Uh, I like Nathaniel Dell. It's just we don't need someone that small.
Right, right.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and grab Cedric Tillman.
Let's see. I was trying to see what it said about him.
I
Okay.
think you check his first look or maybe his analysis to see how tall he is. Maybe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I guess I was wrong,
Well, probably first look. There you yo, 5'8". Oh man, you're not lying.
but yeah, I know
Five
he's
eight,
worth with he's
165.
just too small.
Yeah, he's on Devonta Smith standards.
But
You
this guy Cedric Tillman, I think they should get if he falls. He's an exact replacement for DJ Chark. He's 6'3", and he runs a 4.5 40, and he's a jump ball type guy. So I think he can honestly. I really think he really be an instant starter actually, just because Jameson won't be there.
okay? So is that your pick?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think he's the best on the board.
All right. So now what we have coming up is so now it's on me. So I will be picking in the third where we have one pick, and then after that, we each will pick in the fifth round.
Yeah.
So okay, so to recap, through two rounds, we went D tackle, corner, linebacker, wide receiver.
Yep.
All right, we will resume and let's move to the third round. And I'm looking at my depth chart, and I am be in my. I've always said that I feel that whoever you take in the first through fourth rounds, those should always be potential starters.
Yeah.
So my thought process is that right now with this pick in the third round, I am looking at a starter or somebody who has a possibility to start. So since you went ahead and went with a receiver, I don't see the need to do so. So let me see who is the best on the board right now. And I'm going to go by best available. I know what position I'm thinking, but I just want to see who's on the board. And I think that I'm gonna go with a local product, 6'5", 251. They say that my guy Schoolmaker is NFL ready inline tight end, meaning that he's a good blocker. And I heard that he is a good blocking tight end. Now, granted, watching him in Michigan, I'm not gonna say I noticed all the time that he was a good blocker, but people who I trust who rank tight end say that he's a good inline tight end, meaning he can block. We do, I know we have that three-head monster at tight end, but I think that we can possibly go with a legit tight end, a legit guy who can possibly move in and be a starter, and he's got decent height on him. With our third round pick, I'm taking Luke Schoonmaker out of Michigan.
Okay. Yeah. I said 250 should be a decent run black and tight end.
Okay. And we can just talk through them because we have a little minute before the next pick is 152, which is the fifth round, and that would be you. So we have now covered a couple offensive positions. Now, what is your depth chart looking like?
Well, I would say honestly, we pretty much got all the major needs. Um, I'm trying to fill out right now what I think they should get next. I don't know if they should try to get a lineman right now, like offensive lineman to add some depth, or maybe I was thinking about another defensive lineman, maybe.
Oh, okay. You thinking maybe death pick? Okay.
Yeah, because I don't, I don't know any sleepers yet. Like,
Well, I'm seeing some decent players come off the board. I'm kind of watching as we go by, and I'm seeing some players that I thought about on the board, but I think we're gonna see. I'm gonna see what you do at 152 because I still think that there are some positions that we could still tackle. And you are up.
yeah, jeez. It'd be cool if they updated the needs as we drafted. What's the potential trade?
That's what I was looking at. It just says select a team to trade with, but I thought maybe that one meant it was a potential trade, but it doesn't seem like it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it just says select a team to trade with. All right, fifth round.
Yeah. You know, you can go over, flip over to the running backs.
Okay,
Dang, they got that big tight end at running back.
hold on. I think it's hold on a second. Let me do it now.
Oh, because I
I
was
think
like,
yeah.
dang.
Yeah, okay. I thought so too. I think what they did is that when I had something else, it just left it in there.
Yeah. Sorry, just give me 1 second.
All right, no
Hmm.
worries, no worries. I'm just kind of scrolling through and seeing if it's somebody that even catches my eye. Wow, Lou Nichols is still in college. I thought he was gone last year.
Oh boy, local product. Is there a dude named Keaton Mitchell on that board still?
He is East Carolina. Yeah, he's right there. He is. Oh, that you know what? I think that's you and I hitting it at the same time. I think that's why it keeps changing. Yes, Keaton Mitchell is there.
Okay,
You
yeah,
gonna
go
you
ahead
gonna
and
make
pick
me
him up.
you gonna make me look up his specs.
Yeah, he has some good, decent specs. He runs a
5'8",
he runs a
179.
4.37.
Oh, is he pretty fast too?
Oh yeah, he's probably the fastest running back on the board.
So he's kind of like Chris Johnson, who also went to East Carolina.
Yeah, and on here, like it says he recorded 31 carries of 15 plus yards in one season. So he really can explode, obviously. And I'm sure that Eastern Carolina the lineman couldn't have been that well. I'll be honest, I haven't seen his film, but I think, as they say right there, he doesn't have to be an instant starter, but they definitely could have a three-headed beast. They could sub him in on the slot or anything. A guy like that could be on kick return.
Okay. And while you're doing that, I'm actually because I'll be coming back up at 159, so I'm actually kind of looking at some guys that are standing out. So,
Yeah, no,
and
that's my pick. That's my pick.
oh, that's your pick.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back. Running, he was a running back? Yeah, running back at East Carolina, Keaton Mitchell.
Yep.
All right, we get a running back to fill in. There's a couple of guys that let me see, unless one of them just went. One of them just went. Man, one of the guys I was looking at just went. I was looking at Brayton Daniels out of Utah, and I was thinking like maybe he could play guard, and he just went. Like I told you, I have my cheat sheet over here, so I have a few guys that I've had my eye on. Let's see.
Yeah, I had that for the first few rounds. I need to research some more depth players.
Okay. I see a guy there that I wanted to that I thought about taking a flyer on. Jake Hayner out of Fresno State. 6 feet 207. He's not very big. He's smarter than Jared Goff.
Jeez, Stetson Bennett's on board. He's going undrafted.
Because at this point, you and I being in the 5th round, we're really more looking for depth probably at this point.
Right.
So with that said, I think I know. I think I know where I may go. I'm gonna look at another guy that I've had on my mind, and he's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a possible sleeper, Jackson Kirkland out of Washington. If you want to see his specs, he is 6'7", 321. He is 24.7 years old, which means he's almost 25.
Right.
Not bad, but I think that you can bring a kid in right here for depth on the interior line and the possible opportunity that maybe, just maybe, he can start at right guard. Maybe he can push someone. But that's going to be my pick, Jackson Kirkland out of Washington.
Yeah, that's not bad. This late in the draft.
And then you are next up in round 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, unless it's round 6.
Yep, and I think the last 6th round pick is the one we'll just kind of chop it up together because that'd be like our 9th pick, if I'm not mistaken. And you are up 6th round.
Okay, check out that Dorian Thompson Robinson. I think he's like a super senior.
Okay, let me check him out. I'm sorry. Those trades, like I'm like it. That was kind of because now it says 2, and I don't know if it's something that I'm missing or what, but
yeah, I forgot to check the trades.
Okay, all right, let's go back. You want to see him? Okay, yeah, he's 23.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
He's 23, which is not bad. 6'2", 203 is what it's saying about him.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and give him a chance. I think he hits it behind Jared Goff. It's his 6th round. I've heard of his name.
I'm just curious. Let me see. Is he the top rated? Yeah, I guess so. I guess he is the top rated quarterback left.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what.
He could potentially be a sleeper second stringer. Jared Goff gets hurt or something. I think he's better. He would be better than I still don't know who our second string quarterback is.
It's
So yeah,
Nate Sudfeld.
yeah, he's better than him. Yeah.
Yeah, Nate Sudfeld. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, you and I have had 4 picks apiece.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the last pick, and this is the one that we said that we would discuss. Now, let's take some time real quick and go over what we have done. We did take, let's start on offense. We took a backup quarterback. We took a running back that could surprise. If nothing else, he could be explosive out the backfield.
Yeah.
We took a receiver who I think going to be a good receiver. We also took a tight end who possibly could start, and we took a interior lineman who could push on the right side. On the defense is where I think we did our best work. We took a defensive tackle to plug the middle. We took a linebacker, and we took a corner.
Mm-hmm.
The only so this is what I'm thinking. So let's look at the edges that are left. I mean, granted, I know all the good edge players are gone, and it wasn't a real deep edge. But the only reason I didn't jump on the edge earlier is because once we pretty much got out of the second round, I didn't really see anybody who stood out.
Yeah, me neither.
So I hope we didn't do our team a disservice by not getting some type of an edge. But I'm just looking at what's left, and I am not overly impressed with what I'm seeing.
Yeah, and to speak on the edge thing, I think they really need. I think they need Jalen Carter actually a lot more than they need Will Anderson. I think they need a defensive tackle guy more than they need edge. In my
I
opinion.
got you. Yeah, I agree. I
The-
agree. So how about this? I know somewhere we haven't looked. Special teams. Do we do we dare take a kicker to maybe push the money badger?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, I guess they might as well.
So
Last pick.
how about this? How since we're in the depth position, what if we
Excuse me.
what do you think about possibly trading this pick number 194 to a team that has 2 7th round picks? Like the Buccaneers right here. Buccaneers, they're interested. Actually, that's what they're offering.
What 196 and 252?
Yeah, for 94 for one night for our 6th round pick.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, we could just to get more depth.
We could, or we could see what Buffalo's talking about.
Yeah.
Buffalo, because they want to get in. Now I see how that works. Actually, Buffalo only has 1 pick left in this draft, and Chicago has 2 picks. So Chicago has 218 and 258. The Buccaneers have 196 and 252. What do you think?
Mm, I mean, I'm not doing the one that's one pick. I guess I would do 196 and 252.
So yeah, because the Bears also. So let's see what happens. It says this trade has a 39% chance to be accepted.
Oh,
Well, let's see
boy.
if they accept it. And it says
Shoot, I thought that's what them bums offered up.
nope. Basically, they're offering a trade, but they
Yeah, it sounds like they just want to trade 196.
right. Yeah, they probably did. So okay,
Well,
how about this? Want to try the Bears?
yeah, sure.
Because we would get. I mean, we would drop down, but we would get 2 picks for one. We can see what they say. And the Bears accepted.
Good.
Okay, so we will resume the draft. We'll let the Bears have that 6th round pick, and then so now I would say I think now that we have 2 more picks instead of one. Who's up? Is it you or me? Who made that last pick?
Oh, I think you did. Wait, who did you? Didn't you get a kicker, or did you
Nope,
not?
no, I did not. Actually, I can tell you who it was. Let me see. Let me go back. What was that? The fifth. Let me pause this. Let's go back to the 5th round. I can tell you who it was. Nope, it was you.
Oh, it was me then. Yeah.
So it was on. So it's on me, and then you will get the last pick. So with the 7th round pick, at pick 218, this is definitely a depth pick. Let's think of a position. I'm trying to think of a position right now. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go by the board, and I'm gonna go by best available. That's what I'm going by. I'm not even going for a position because in the seventh round, I am honestly not thinking about a. There is a guy I want to see if he's available. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not thinking about a starter. I'm not saying that you can't get a starter, but I'm saying that there's one guy. No, he already been gone. There's a wide receiver out of Princeton, but he's already gone. I was like they said he's gonna go in the third round. I'm like he can't still be on the board. But here's a local product still on the board. Let's see. I know we already took a receiver, but it doesn't hurt to check to see who's on the board.
Yeah.
So if we go by depth, ooh, I just thought about something, and I think I know who I like. So let me look at these guys. Remember the gambling scandal that just happened the other day, son?
No, what Florida
With
had one?
no, with the Jamison Williams.
Oh yeah.
Okay, with Jamison Williams, we cut wide receiver Quintez Cephas and CJ Moore, our backup safety, which I like. So with that said, I am going to go with a safety. I'm going to go with a safety for death pick, and I like this guy's size. 20, let me see, he's 23. I'm just kind of comparing the ages. They're each the same age. He's the other guy's a little bit bigger. I'm gonna go with Trey Dean the third, the safety out of Florida, to take CJ Moore's spot.
Okay, yeah.
That's a depth pick.
Never got that dude got cut actually.
Yeah, he got cut. Yeah, they cut two of them. Wait a minute, do we have the last pick? Number 258. I wonder is that the last pick?
It's gotta be. I don't know how many more could be left.
Because if it is, I'm saying no. I mean the last pick of the entire draft. That means that you're going to be picking Mr. Irrelevant. Now, I
Yeah.
don't I don't want to put pressure on you, but Brock Purdy was Mr. Irrelevant in 2022, and he ended up winning some games for the 49ers and getting them in the playoffs. Okay, okay, no, not second to last pick. So no, you're not taking Mr. Irrelevant.
They don't have Yasir Abdullah.
What position? I forget what position.
He plays edge.
Let's see.
He even might have got took by now.
Nope, that's the end of it right there.
Yeah, I guess he got took already.
Hmm. Any other position you want to pull up? Want me to pull up?
Uh, no. We got that good. There's no way I'm taking a corner from Indiana. Oh, okay. Let me just look at the. Hmm. Did we even get a lineman yet?
Yes, yes. I took a guard
Oh,
earlier.
no, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Because looking at this Brent Nielsen guy.
Yeah, while you doing that, I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I just want to look at this kid, see what they say about him. He's kind of short, 6'1". Okay. I was just curious. Excuse me. I was just curious.
Dang. Yeah, they might as well just take Brett Nielsen. I would say they can get some more depth in the line.
Okay. Okay.
Well, first let me see how much he weighs.
Okay. Let me pull him up. He is a center. He is a 6'2", 295.
Okay.
So I guess not bad for a center. I mean, we did lose Evan Brown, so that's your pick.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Okay. Stay in your seat, son. They are grading
Yeah,
our
they're not
draft.
graded. We'll see what grade we got.
Oh man, let's see.
Well,
First,
it's a
let's see what
decent
they.
grade,
Oh,
actually.
they gave us a B plus though.
Yeah, because we got good grades for those picks at the end.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, everybody, we are going to let's recap before we get out of here. Our drafts. So in the first round, we took defensive tackle Jalen Carter and cornerback Joey Porter. Two guys that I think can start immediately. What do you say?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I think that would cause problems immediately. I mean, I think the Lions would probably have one of the best defenses in the NFC if somehow both those guys fall to them, or really, yeah, any of those top corners. But yeah, if I think that's almost a perfect draft. I mean, I think they do need to get Jalen Carter and Joey Porter, or honestly, it needs to be D line cornerback, in my opinion.
Okay. Okay. And then in the second round, we took linebacker Dayon Henley, which they did not like. They gave us a D+ for, and we took wide receiver Cedric Tillman, which they gave us A- for. Let's talk about those picks. What do you think about the grades we got, and what do you think about those picks?
Yeah, I mean, I wish they could explain why they gave us a D+, but I really think all of those people will start. I mean, they don't have a pass protection linebacker at all. Like we know that already because we saw the team.
Thank
And
you. Right.
then they need help at receiver. And like with the corners, our receivers are really small. I mean, they have Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's I don't even know if he's 6 foot. They have Jamison Williams, who is I don't know, I guess he's 6'1". But yeah, he's not even playing yet. So no, they don't have him yet. And
Yeah,
then they
six
have
games.
wait, it's Josh Reynolds, but he drops balls all the time, so he can't start a receiver. So no, I think all these guys can start.
I would agree. I don't know what the problem with Henley is because we do need an athletic linebacker. But this is what I believe. I believe that those first three picks that we took, they're only going to be as good as our pass rush. So that means that we have to have a combination of James Houston and the other guys that we already have to to get pressure off the edge because we didn't get an edge. Let's go to the third round where we had one pick. We took Luke Schoonmaker. What do you think the chances are that he can start?
Uh, I don't know. They already have I mean, it seems like they have receiving tight ends, but the Lions are a weird team. Where what? Don't they sometimes have two tight ends on the field? I mean, we've seen games where Jared Goff threw two touchdowns to Brock Wright, and then threw another one to I
Zilstra.
forgot the other tight end's name, but he threw another
Zilstra.
one. Yeah, he threw another one to that tight end, and then he threw. Don't we have a black tight end too? I mean, I thought he threw to him too.
James Mitchell.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
yeah, I mean, he definitely could play. At the very least, he'll come in on the run, like because they have
Right.
so many tight ends, it could help. Like they could, like it's
Mhm.
not like it'll be obvious that he's coming in just to run block because I mean, they could keep him out there because they run two tight ends sometimes. So I don't know.
Okay. No fourth round pick. We jumped to the fifth round where we took running back, small running back, but fast, Keaton Mitchell. They gave us a C- for that. And we took guard Jackson Kirkland, which they gave us a C+ for. What are your thoughts on those two guys?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know who else we could have got with those picks.
Agreed.
I guess we'll see what Brad Holmes. I'm interested to see what he does in the fifth round because he seems to find sleepers and stuff. But I mean, I feel like we really got the best people available. I mean, that guy Keaton Mitchell could be a playmaker just because he's probably one of the fastest guys in the draft. And then I mean, there's nothing wrong with getting on the lineman. So
Exactly. In the sixth round, we had two six rounds picks, but we traded one. You had our technically our only six-round pick where you took quarterback Dorian Thompson Robinson. They gave us an A for that, and son, I think that was a good pick too. I mean, I think that this guy could have a chance to come in and take the backup job. We need a capable backup, and he probably could do it. Your thoughts?
yeah, I'm really was watching this film for the past few minutes now. He actually can run the ball pretty well. So I really think if he's there, they actually should take him at the 6th round pick. He just hurdled. No, he. I just saw him hurdle over cornerback. So yeah, he's really athletic and he can throw the ball. So
Oh,
if he, I wonder. What I just wonder is why these super seniors drop down so low because him and
right,
some other quarterback are so. I don't know why he's so low because
right.
on film he looks fine, but I'm sure that yeah, maybe there's something.
And then when we traded our six-round pick to rival to one of our rivals, Chicago Bears. In exchange, we got two seventh-round picks where we took depth positions. We took a safety and Trey Dean the third, and a center in Brett Nilan, and they gave us a B+. And I think so too, and I would agree, son. We can only take, and work with what we have, and that was all that we had. So that's what we worked with. But anyway, Lions fans, there you have it. We are about 23 hours away from the draft, from the real thing happening. What did you think about our mock draft? Did you by looking at the board, did you see something that we possibly could have did? Like I said before, we literally just took what we could get. I mean, when you are doing a mock draft, you're really at the mercy of the people who are in front of you. In this case, there were guys that each of us had on our own depth chart that we had written down that we wanted, and we just couldn't get it. So that's just how it is sometimes. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking Lions football. We will see you all tomorrow. We are planning on going live for the first round picks tomorrow for the fifth pick. And then we'll get off and then come back in for the 18th pick unless something happens where we miss it because the Lions trade up and we don't get a chance to go live. But we're not going to go live for the whole first round. We're just going to try to get our picks in. We know the Lions are probably going to stay at 6. And if they stay at 18, we'll come back in for that. Did I forget anything, son?
Oh no, I just wanted to mention that Trey Dean dude actually looks pretty good. So I really want to do research on him too to see why he would fall so far because he
Yes.
looks like he's pretty good. But
Was
yeah, no, that's all I had to say.
Okay, yeah, sound like be a good sleeper pick. Well, tomorrow, son, is the real thing. So we'll actually see what does happen tomorrow. All right, Lions fans, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.